Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Sacramento Kings. And it's the Kings to start out. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Allen Iverson. Slim is out there with Smooth. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Big Daddy in at the point guard. Now here's Hield. Outside for Bagley. Off target with his three. Iverson outside. Over Hield. Iverson with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
That's right, Kevin. He said they can't be loose with the ball tonight against this team with great hands and defensive awareness. If they do, the turnovers and fast break points will pile up quickly. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
The Big Daddy passes to Slim. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one good for two.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
The Big Daddy passes to Slim. Drains the three-pointer.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Now here's Barnes, and no good. And they're moving it up. Here's Big Daddy, again, Philadelphia.
Really well done there, just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That one is on Ariza. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
Mind the lane. One shot.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fox looking it over. Barnes outside. Pass to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. And just miss after miss right now.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Changes for Philadelphia. The dude comes in for Moses Malone. And it's Shorty in for Big Daddy. The Kings trail by 7. Offside Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Iverson against Teal. Just 5 to shoot to stop the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Up top, Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, if the lane opens up, Dedmon is going to sprint through it. He found the gap as a mobile big man and scored.
A pass to Shorty. Here's the dude. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Shots good by Dedmon.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 7 points for Shorty.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. 3-pointer. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Man showing some terrific range. Shorty's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Bogdanovich against Iverson. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Flash. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 17-foot shot on the way. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Bielitsa is out there with Holmes. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Joseph. Sweet little floater.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Now, Dedmon's a great athlete and bringing some verticality on the offensive end. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's an 18-point game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass break, Philadelphia. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So both teams making some changes here. On the free throw, no good. The Kings trail by 20. Fires the three, and there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Ariza. And it's 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
Pass to Malone. Over Giles. Malone, good. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Giles. Basket counts.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Big Daddy's checked in for the 76ers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Shorty, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Flash. That shot off the mark. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's Ariza. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Give him these kind of chances, and Trevor Ariza is going to hurt you.
Healed on the double team. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. 8 points for Shake and Bake.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Flash gets it to go. The Kings trail by 19. Now Fox. He's got 10. Stolen. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Shorty. Malone against Barnes. Again, Philadelphia.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Malone. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
Here's Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And there's the pass to Shorty. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Ariza with the bucket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
The 76ers leading by 17. Here's Flash. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And Ariza much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for two.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Well, known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
Here's Bogdanovich. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your take?
I love how they opened the game. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shut.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The 76ers leading by 16. And so in the game for the 76ers, Iverson is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Slim, and it's Malone in at the pivot, manning the middle. Count that bucket.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Swiped it away. Iverson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iverson's got 6.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Ariza outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's Iverson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Fox finds Barnes. That shot misses. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Smooth passes to Slim. Here's Malone. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Malone, really, he just got a nose for the basketball. Superb at just kind of creating some space there to get those rebounds.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. In the corner, it's Hield. No one near him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Smooth. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Fox kicks to Hield. Kept alive. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Irving's checked in for Philadelphia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Slim. He's got 8. Iverson outside. Here's Smooth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fox. He's got 14. It's stolen. Fast break, Philadelphia. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
Free throw good, Iverson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Fox, pass to Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Malone passes to Irving. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Bielitsa, and it goes down 2 points. 8 points for Smooth.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Philadelphia. And it's the Kings with the ball. Up top, Fox. Iverson covering. Fires from the corner. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Slim. Again, Philadelphia.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. The dude, he's checked in for Malone. Flash comes in for Smooth. Shake and Bake's checked in for Slim. And it's Shorty in for Allen Iverson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
To the inside, Holmes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Shorty. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And 12 points for Shorty.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes to Bogdanovich. It's Dedmon, top of the key. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here's Flash. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Flash has gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Bogdanovich dishes to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
Improving his overall offensive game. It's going to be limited touch time for Dedmon, but doing the right things in this one.
The dude passes to Irving. Over Bogdanovich, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Bogdanovich. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Bielitsa. Giles is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Right side, Joseph. Giles, that's good.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate. Giles has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Cunningham, and the shot is long. On offense, here are the Kings. It's Bielitsa, and there are the Kings with another bucket. Bielitsa's very good at having his feet at the ready to shoot it.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. There's the pass to Chamberlain. Releases from 15, and there's the rebound by Dedmon. Irving against Joseph. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Big Daddy. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. From the arc. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Irving kicks to Cunningham. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he dunks it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the Kings making a change here. Leiden's checked in. Here's Farrell. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Bielitsa with the bucket.
Bielitsa does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Takes it from 10. Cunningham's shot is off. And the Kings pushing it up now. And Bielitsa kicks to Farrell. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Here's Leiden. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. From the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home. And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Big Daddy. Whoa!
Wow. Good look out. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Big Daddy's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Giles. It's good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here is Cunningham. Right side, Irving. over Joseph, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Passes it to Chamberlain. And stolen by Bielitsa. And they're on the break. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Off the inbound pass. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And that one drops.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Cunningham plays it up and banks it in.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Leiden. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. .132 left in the game. That one drops for him. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Leiden, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And Cunningham with the slam. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
Down low, here's Giles. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Jones. Here's Cunningham, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Farrell looking around. Pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Farrell can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Big Daddy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. That's tipped out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here is Cunningham, guarded by Holmes. Fades and shoots. Kicks it out to Jones. A second chance effort. Basket good.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.